okay, you're a competitor, but are you also a fan? I always like to know, like, are you watching Flow Grappling in your downtime? Are you watching all the events? Are you going to be watching today, watching later, or are you just like, I'll do it, but I'm not like glued to my phone or to the app?
I'm definitely not the one that's glued to my phone or the app. If there are like a couple people fighting that there's like someone I want to watch, I'll tune in for those fights specifically. But I would say I'm more of a casual fan. Like if somebody's like has the event on, like, oh, BJJ Stars is on, we're gonna have everyone over, like I'll be over for that then and I'll be watching it. But I'm definitely not like you definitely have the people that like don't watch it at all. I wouldn't say I don't watch it at all. I definitely tune into some stuff, but it's definitely more like a casual fan and someone that's like Samir, one of my professors. He's so glued to it. He's always watching stuff. He's always studying everything. I'm like, dude, I don't have the attention span for that. I'm the person at Worlds that's on my phone. I'll watch the highlights on my phone, but I'm not sitting there watching all the matches. Unless it's like one of my teammates, like a semifinals, a finals match, like something like that, then I'm watching it or I'm like, oh, this is one person I want to watch. But I'm 100% that person that I'm on my phone on the IBJJF page to see the highlights because I'm not going to sit there and watch the whole thing.
Not even the videos. You're just on the page for the updates. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's nice. They won.
No, not even like the highlights. I watch videos and this is me watching it. People hate watching jiu-jitsu videos with me because I sit and I scroll through the good parts. They're sitting there for a while. I'll scroll through to the action and then I'll back it up about 15 seconds to see how the action started. And then I'll watch from there. And then even if there's action, if it's the same thing, I skip through again. And when it's something different, I go back about 15 seconds to see how it started going different. That's me watching videos. When people are sitting there and they're like glued and they're watching a whole like 10-minute match from beginning to end, unless it's like somebody I really want to watch, then I can watch the whole thing. But I can't watch every video like that. And everybody's watching it. I'm like, bro. Or people be like, man, did you see this match? And I'm like, I can be watching the match and I'm not watching the matches. Even if I'm not on my phone, I like bounce around the mats because I'm like, oh, that one's boring. I'll bounce around to this mat. I'll bounce around to that one. And people are like, hey, did you watch that? And I was like, no, I started watching it and then I went to that mat and I didn't watch any of it.
So